Hi, and welcome back to Golden Empress Collection. Thank you so much for joining me, Taurus. This reading is going to be for you. We are going to be discussing your second read for February. If you guys have not, please take a look at that Friday Night Love Tarot. That's your weekly. What do we have for Taurus? Lots of different channelings coming through, by the way. As a matter of fact, hold on, give me 2 seconds because I need to flip to my channeled messages. I was just having a conversation with somebody else and I changed my info there. So let's get back to channeled messages. I know for one thing, you guys, Notre Dame is totally something that I am channeling right now. And I'm just glad that it's, being put back together. So some of you guys might be hearing an energy of that. Notre Dame was over 850 years old. And even before then, that particular area was a site to be seen because of the catacombs that were there. The Roman catacombs, I believe. Yes. All right, so what do we have for Taurus? Okay. Let's see if we can get that there. Taurus. Alright, so somebody's a little stressed out about money. Definitely some information coming in regarding the need for clarity here. Alright, this is also my husband card, guys. Somebody might have a juggling husband here, or they're juggling their finances. They're a little stressed out. Yeah. Okay, you do have a soulmate energy here with the Lover's card. Also Gemini energy. I wasn't necessarily picking up on your energy, and it's funny because the person that I was talking to was like, well, why don't you read on Gemini? And I'm like, no, I'm not feeling Gemini right now. But here you have Gemini energy here. So definitely soul purpose, patriarchal lineage I'm also picking up on here. So something to do with somebody's father is definitely at play in how you're working something out, Taurus. All right, something might be a choice that you really don't want to have to make, or your other person is also choosing not to make a choice here. Let's see, what else do we have for Taurus's other person, please? Yeah, well, 2 came out. Okay, so there is definitely some sort of deception regarding finances, or there's deception regarding a wife, or there's a deception regarding another woman. Okay, you are really stressed out because this person is also deceiving someone here. Deceiving someone so that they can get what they want. Lots of yellow energy, lots of solar chakra plexus. What are we doing in this particular situation here? You are trying to be stable. You're trying to be grounded when it comes to whatever's happening here. It's like, as you wish type energy. Yeah, I'm definitely picking up on that, especially since I'm sitting up here talking about Notre Dame. Not that the two meet, but the time frame that we're speaking about here. Okay, so maybe this is definitely past life, Akashic records here. Medieval. I don't know why I'm picking up. I'm just picking up on it. You see the crown here? That's what I'm picking up on. The divine energy. Some sort of deception. Maybe that's the past life you two share together. Tell me what else we need to know for Taurus, please. Somebody's got another woman here. They're lying about it too. They're lying about money. Yeah, on the defense about things that have happened in the past. And I don't know if you guys see that or not, but this actually just came right back out. That 9 of Cups. Hermit came back out too. Wish fulfillment. Cake and eat it too. Mystical energy. Choosing. Okay, so there's karma at play here. Right? With the way that someone is communicating with someone else. This is definitely a soul lesson that you're getting ready to learn here. Someone could be texting. This is kind of the information that's going to come out. Someone is choosing. Are you missing an opportunity here? Or someone is just extremely dissatisfied. I know you don't want to be alone either, Taurus, for some reason. You don't want to deal with someone either. There's someone you don't want to deal with. This could be a masculine. You want to be left alone because you know that this person is definitely lying to you about some sort of finance. I feel like for some of you, you know that you are legally obligated here when it comes to what someone is doing. I feel like that's also another thing that's stressing you out, Taurus. You know, you don't want to be involved when it comes to that. And there's also something else. Whatever it is that's right about this situation, I feel like you might be turning your back on it. Mm-hmm. There's also, yeah, someone's also arguing with someone here about money. Someone being able to pay bills. Someone's not chipping in the way that they're supposed to. And they choose to do that. And they also choose to lie about other women. I feel like for some of you, you feel like you're the only one holding it down and you just can't get a break. You feel like being by yourself would be a better opportunity, you know? And I feel like you're logically trying to think about how you're going to do this, and you know that in order to maintain or get this done, you might even have to, somebody's feeling like they have to take money, or this other person might be taking money from you. You might have to get the police involved. Yeah, see, I see pain and heartbreak here. All right, with the divine pair. For some of you guys, I'm going to tell you right now, someone has been having their cake and eating it too. This is also a situation because we've got 4 people here. We definitely have a juggling lovers pair, somebody wanting to have their cake and eat it too. And someone, I almost feel like it's the masculine who is very dissatisfied at this point because there's a lying feminine here who's carrying on with possibly an air sign. And didn't I just say that there was, you know, somebody said something to me about an air sign? So, I mean, I know this is an Aquarius, but it could be a Gemini. Take it as it resonates. This could be a very powerful individual, but there's going to be some sort of communication and heartbreak coming out too. Some sort of heartbreak. You know, and especially speaking of Notre Dame, I'm kind of looking here at this, and there could be some information that's going to be coming out about the rebuild here. Somebody, they might even be asking the public, you know, just to have patience. Somebody might have stole some sort of funds for the rebuild project. Somebody wasn't paying attention to the offers. I don't know. What I'm feeling is there's someone here who is not accepting another person's offer. So if you have something to, and this is very specific, if you guys have something to do with the Notre Dame rebuild, if you're in some sort of project, there might be a rejection here. You might be getting a letter of heartbreak when it comes to that. So pass this along for whoever needs to know this. I feel like they need to know this. Why is there heartbreak? Somebody might not get their paperwork in by the right date. Or their paperwork could be lacking some information that leads to a, you know, what it is that you're choosing, what it is you want, actually not happening because the fine print, somebody's paying attention to the fine print and it doesn't quite seem very right. Or there's some sort of contract where someone's paying attention to the fine print now and realizing that someone is gouging, you know, or price gouging, something like that. Yeah, it's going to lead to a little bit of drama. So I feel like someone's going to be picking up on that energy. This also could be past life energy too, where you're dealing with somebody here. You met this person. This also happened in a past life too. So it probably played out in a completely different way, of course. But for the main part of it, all of the players are the same. Including that Queen of Swords that was just at the bottom of the deck. 2 air signs and 2 earth signs. You may even have a fire sign around you. But it's all about the way you guys are communicating with one another. I feel like for some of you guys, you just need to communicate that, you know, you would rather go solo dolo because of a particular betrayal, you know, and finding out about this. However the communication came in for you, of however you're resonating with this, it was heartbreaking. You didn't expect that from someone who you thought was loyal. Okay? Yeah, look, bottom of the deck again. Can't make it up. Queen of Swords. And the Strength card again, like, this yellow, yeah, look, it came back out. You cannot make it up. And now you're at a point where you're just like, okay, I need to do this on my own. You know, I have the willpower, I have everything that I need to manifest and, you know, make this a prosperous thing for myself, you know, because this is where you are right now. You're in this King of Pentacles headspace. This is you, Taurus. But it's this need for control. There's a fourth party here, right? There's some sort of deception with whoever it was that you were working with, and the outcome here is not going to be favorable when it comes to this logical explanation that you're going to be getting, because there's something here where it's the devil. It's toxic. These words are toxic. Someone wants to control someone. Someone wants to betray you. It's kind of, you know, if you have a soulmate coming back around, because that's what I said, the where were you for the weekly readings, it's about someone coming back in your life, but you need to be able to determine what this soulmate truly wants. Are they there to bless you, or are they there to take from you because they want what they want? You know, and it's their cake and eat it too. And they're willing to go back and forth. Like I said, this is a cycle. You've known this person before. And then again, look at the ships in the background. You know, somebody's waiting on their ships to come in here with choices that were made. And another, for some of you guys, I want to make sure that someone is not stealing your ideas. Make sure someone's not stealing your ideas here, trying to create and, you know, change them just a little bit and make it seem like they're your own. I can't say it correctly, I'm sorry. Making your ideas seem like they made, I don't know, you know what I mean, plagiarism, right? But just stealing your product, stealing your idea, betraying you. That's got to come to an end. And I feel like it's interesting because the way that it's going to be revealed to you is actually going to be in a very toxic manner, right? And it's revealed to you that way so that the devil can get to you. It's what I just heard. I'm clearing that energy of that toxicity. And it's so that the devil can get to you and stress you out. And you don't want that. All right? You don't want to deal with this soulmate like that on this particular level during this particular cycle, during this particular year. Whether or not it was 850 years ago or if it was, you know, before Christ during the Roman time frame. You don't want that. You don't. Yeah. It's telling you that someone is going to be taking an action here. Deception. Tell me about this other person. Here it is. And it's that information that's coming in. There's someone, it's betrayal here. This to me is betrayal. An act of betrayal, possibly by an air sign here. This air sign is also here. So I feel like somebody, again, you guys, this is a warning for you. Somebody could possibly be trying to block your money. Block. That's what I'm hearing. A block. Look at this air sign again. Because they legally have the ability and the authority to, they abuse their power is what I just heard. You need to be on the defense because of this block, right? Your happiness is going to kind of like be balanced on this. You don't want that being cut off here. You want to be able to move forward. So you need to make sure that all of your information is correct. I'm definitely hearing that phrase, cross your T's, dot your I's. Somebody could be, you are dealing with, could possibly be a hypocrite here. I'm also hearing that. Hypocrite energy is pretty tough, guys. I was picking up on that at the beginning of February as well. There's something here with this Queen of Swords, because you got the Queen of Swords and you've got this Page of Rods. It is what it is. Listen, I'm going to tell you, for some of you, your person is bisexual. They lie to you about multiple people that they're dealing with. But then there's also something else. They're not telling you the truth about some sort of finance when it comes to a Libra, Gemini, or an Aquarius here. Somebody's taking on a responsibility that they're not telling you about. And that's why financial obligations are hard for you. A lot of that Gemini energy. Yeah, I feel like for some of you, you're putting in overtime with this person in this relationship, but they're just not giving to you 100. There's a betrayal energy here. Like I said, some of you guys it's contracts, some of you guys it's conversations about third parties and them paying money. Some of you guys it is sexual relationships. You have, you might not be interested. There's a juggling aspect here with you and your lover, and you're finding out about multiple people. You also find out that your other person is actually getting ready to make a plan. I feel like they tell on themselves. I do. I'm just going to tell you like it is. All right, tell me about this. Yeah, again, there's more plans here. So something is definitely coming up. You guys need to be protecting yourselves. Hold on. Some of you, it's a very simple contract. That's what I keep hearing. Some of you, it's a very simple contract. If you need help exposing, I'm hearing go to the news. Go to the news. Yep, because it's... All right, so this is someone who's in control of something. I'm telling you, they're going to try to take advantage of you. They're going to try to win at all cost here. There's a need for somebody to take advantage, to bully. That's why I felt like the energy of go to the news. So where I currently live, they have this, you paid for it thing, right? So if you're dealing with a company of some sort, or if you're dealing with a situation where the person thinks that it's logical to cause you pain, okay, or some sort of conflict. I'm hearing at war. There's an energy of at war. There was damage done during wartime, things like that. There's some sort of, I don't know, I feel like a lawsuit that's coming up. Some of you guys are really needing to see the truth here about how this larger organization is going to be bringing some painful news. Somebody is planning on deceiving the people, is what I heard. The people that are hard workers, that do what they're supposed to do. Yeah, but you guys know this. You intuitively know this, all right? And this is all about something mystical, something larger, something bigger. I'm telling you guys, it's Akashic Records. This sabotage energy is coming back up, and some of you guys are just living it right now. You really are trying to be a decent individual, but it's very hard for you. You're really looking, you are seeking your own happiness. You want to make choices that are going to be healthy, but you also want to make choices that are going to take you towards abundance. And the stress that you've done, you've worked long and hard. You've worked long hours, only to turn around and be deceived by somebody? You got to be kidding me. So I'm going to tell you, some of y'all, you need to get these emotions in check, okay? And you possibly will have to do that by being quiet. That's what this is, working on being quiet because of all of this deception that you see being planned. Think smarter, not harder. I call it Shawshank 'em. That's what I call it. You sit back for years. Someone takes advantage, okay. Well, what you do is you get your documentation together, and then you find your news source, and you expose it the way that it needs to be exposed. All right? You don't do it for the money. You don't do it for the fame. You do it for your peace of mind. There's no reason why people should be taking advantage of other people. Okay? Yeah, look at this. And when you're done, you step into your abundance. Shawshank 'em. Let me see. This deck... No, this is not the deck that they want. I want to see what energy, because I saw that Five of Swords, and I see the High Priestess here, and there's possibly work that's being done. Okay? There could be someone here that's sending you this vibration, trying to keep you stressed out. I do want you to know that. I see that too. You're going to have to cut that off. You're going to have to take control of that situation and find clarity. Otherwise, it's going to be an issue of heartbreak here. Somebody's planning on possibly, I see divorce. I see possible divorce here, but there's also consultation. There's communication on plans on how someone is moving and shaking. So you possibly have someone getting ready to come in and tell you about secrets, about these secrets here. Your other person has to choose whether or not to tell you what it is that they've learned. So where are you at right now? Tell me what has currently manifested around you right now, Taurus. Empowerment and new beginnings, okay? This is currently what's happening around you right now. Okay, All right, we're going to look at this card together, okay? Because what I see with that, and it does say new beginnings. You have the sun and you have the moon, but you also have the unknown in the distance there. I also see what looks like a child praying, like a wisp of a child. So you have an energy around you, and I'm hearing like inner child energy. So that's where you're going to find the courage to make whatever choice it is. You also might be dealing with someone that is a child. They might be away from you at this time. But please know that whatever it is that this child is doing, or whoever is away from you. I'm thinking Pisces, but then I'm also coming up with this life purpose as well. Whoever is away from you, you need to work on finding stability for that person, Taurus. There's going to be someone who's not willing to accept someone's deception here. Okay, they may even think that if you're dealing with the Pisces, they might even think that you're being deceptive as well. I want you to know that this person is truly intuitive. This Pisces is intuitive and knows that at some point you two will reconcile. I feel like might even be a third party coming in between you and another person to help you reconcile. Okay? Yeah, but you have to find your confidence. That's where they want you to head to. There's a truth that you're not seeing. All right? Or if you do see it, or once you do see it, because I feel like you will see it with this High Priestess. You have the Hermit and you have the High Priestess. So it's about organized thinking. It's about organized ability to see where there's fault. Okay? Remember I told you there's a lot of hypocrisy though. So you have to plan to be very smart about how you're going to organize this. And then it's going to have to go to a higher source. All right? Because there is somebody here who's trying to block something. They're planning on causing heartbreak for a larger population or a larger thing. I feel like this is just, again, this is all going to come out. Finding and confidence. And it's up to the person who realizes this. So in this particular case, if we're Shawshanking people, then it would be Andy, right? It's up to Andy to go within, find this yellow energy, this solar plexus energy to bring about the abundance that it takes. Yeah. That's crazy. All right, so on a grand scale, but for the most of y'all, you guys know it. Go ahead and join me over on the extended Vimeo link below for the rest of this story. We're going to look at your other person's headspace and we're going to see what's up with what they're planning on doing and how they really feel about you. I'm going to look at that too. So I love you guys very, very much. I'll see you in March. And don't forget, Friday Night Love Tarot. Peace and elbow grease.